What we've been doing is adding enemies. So to help the player, let's add a friendly flying hippo that gives the witch an extra life if it reaches her without getting hit by a fireball. We are going to copy the bat again. So what we're going to do is we're going to change the name of the bat to Hippo. And like we've done with the enemies, we're going to go to costumes and we're going to find the Hippo costume. And I'm going to pick Hippo A and then go back in, pick Hippo B. So once you have Hippo A and Hippo B in costumes, make sure you delete the bat A and the bat B. If you want to make sure that the players know that these aren't enemies, in costumes, click on the text tool and add a text box that says extra life. You can change the color so it's easier to see. Remember, you can move it around. And then I can do the same thing to Hippo B. Some designation so the player will know, don't shoot me. And remember, you can click on the border to change the size, because notice that's kind of big. And I can click in the text box to move the text around and even move, oops, I didn't mean to rotate that, sorry. It's just meant to actually move the text box. So now we need to alter the code. And what we're going to do is we're going to change the algorithm. First thing we need to do is change the value in the point of the direction so the hippo does not get reversed. So we're going to change this to 0. Then we need to add an extra block all the way down at the bottom. We need to remove the change the score by 1 because this has to do with lives. So I'm going to grab my change the score by 1, delete the clone in there, get rid of the change the score by 1, and then instead I need to change lives. So I'm going to grab the change. I could have used the same one. We're not broadcasting lose a life. We are changing the lives by 1 and delete the clone. So what I did is I removed the code that would cause the score to change and added in changing lives. Now we want to change the costume so the hippo swaps costumes once a second. And this gives the players the time to read the sign. So when I start as a clone, next costume, we're just going to say, wait 1 second. To avoid making the game too easy, make the extra live hippos rare. So this is how often that they're appearing. We're going to only have them appear once every 30 to 60 seconds. So your players don't have tons of opportunities to get extra lives.